DJ, don't move in your seats because it makes that. These are so new.
Oh, so you didn't fart earlier?
No, but I'll do it in the podcast so we can make it. It'll just be.
I got that in. Okay, here we go.
Dude, I can't move. I gotta stay grounded. I'm a mover, bro. I ask Blake, man. When we golf,
I can't even make it.
I'm on the move. Like
there
it is. Yeah,
I really had to push to get that out of me.
All right.
Let's get into this.
Let's do it.
Welcome back, everyone. Coming with another Fireside Chat podcast. OG leaders. We don't have Tyler here, but that's okay. We got my boy Mike sitting right next to me here, and then we got Balake Gure sitting to the left of me. I just want to start off saying thank you to our sponsors, Arvold Mortgage Team with Refined Lending. He provided the snacks, the hot chocolate, the office space, so we really appreciate the sponsorship this week.
Thanks for having me, man.
Dude.
Again.
It's
the second time. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And we're out of our Forest Lake office, people. We do have an office out here, and it's incredible. I mean,
it's beautiful.
It's modern. Shout out to NRP for putting this together because it's beautiful. You guys did a bang-up job. It could be the Arvold Mortgage Team headquarters. Home. Yeah, it very well could be. We're going to have to put a poll on here.
I could do that.
We're going to have to do a poll that says, how would you guys feel if the Arvold Mortgage Team headquartered in Forest Lake?
It's a great space, great building.
It really is.
It's right by the lake too, like
on the lake.
Yeah.
We can take summer days and hit chip shots in the water. It'd be
I love
great.
that.
Work on our sand shots.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. About sand shots, what is this podcast about today?
We're really gonna focus ourselves on golf. 3 huge golfers here today. As most of my people know that I played college golf, played high school golf, kind of killed it. It was a good time. And when I got into the business, Blake was like, dude, you like golf? I like golf. No way. And then that's why you're my mentor.
Yeah.
Just 2 peas in a pod.
Just
honestly.
2 peas in a pod. Golf.
And then
golf and sell real estate.
the whole reason I probably met Mike was because of golf.
Yeah.
So
Probably because I'm a mortgage banker and one of the best. But yes, golf was definitely a close second.
that's what got us
sure.
together first.
So let me ask you this, and we've
sure.
talked about this on the golf course, but why are you selling real estate? Why are you not in
golf?
Yeah, the Corn Ferry Tour, or why are you not hustling chumps like Blake and I at the average golf links? You know?
I feel like I still hustle chumps at the average golf links. Like that's a given.
Like Blake and I.
Like
Yep.
like you guys. But
I can attest to that.
One of the main reasons I am not still out there is, when people play golf with me, they're like, holy shit, like you are next level. Like, and I get that same feeling when I play with the guys, in the Monday qualifiers or the top Division I, Division II players.
Let's bring him down a little bit. I mean, you're good, but
I'm not.
You're not that good. I'm kidding, people.
But
this guy's incredible.
When I see those guys, I get that same feeling of like, oh my god, like these guys are incredible. And I think one of my biggest downfalls with my golf game was my putting, and it's always been a problem. And I've put countless hours of time into my putting.
That spider with the stability shaft
It's working.
It's
man.
helping you.
The stability shaft is it. For those that don't know, the stability shaft will change your putting.
100%.
It changed my game.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an incredible putter.
But I would.
The only thing incredible about your golf game?
Yeah, the off the tee game is a struggle. But if I can get on the green, it's over. It's over.
But yeah, no, I spent a lot of time working on my putting. Every day at college I would putt, either at our indoor facility or out at the bridges. I would just grind putting because I knew that's what I needed to fix to get to the next step. Because off the tee, I'm fine. I'm right there with all those top guys. Tee to green, I'm not afraid to play anyone tee to green. But when I get on the green, it's just not there.
So you've been a terrible putter for your entire life.
Forever. And I've done everything I feel like I can do to improve it. I've done lessons. I've done, all kinds of things to be a better putter, and it just hasn't clicked.
Is the stability shaft new in the bag?
No, I had it in my old putter, my don't even remember it. I had an Odyssey putter with a stability shaft as well.
So let's do this to give you people out there just an idea. Brady, what's your current handicap right now? What are you trending at?
My current handicap right now is plus 2.7.
Plus 2.7. So for those non-golfers out there, essentially what that means is if Brady goes to a golf course and it's par 72, he's shooting like a 69 to a 70 on average.
69.
Yeah, on average. And I've seen it. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember when Blake first invited me out, we played Victory Links, I think, for the first time.
Yep.
And he's the best golfer I've ever played with.
Wow.
And maybe that's not saying much to my ability.
That makes me feel really good, actually.
But I mean, the guy, I was just like, it's so effortless, man. It's
It really
a
is.
pure swing. Yeah, it was sexy, man.
Not to
It
blow
was a
Brady's
good
brains
swing.
right now.
Yeah,
but he probably has one of the best looking golf swings I've played with.
he really does.
And that's the thing. Like, it didn't just come to me. Like, I put in countless hours
Yeah.
of, sitting at the range from 6th grade until,
Well,
honestly, I joined
how old are
real
you?
estate
20, right?
20,
So
yeah.
I'm 39. I've been playing since I was 8 or 9. So I got more time than you. I just,
Barely. Though.
you know,
Barely.
I just
Started when I was
can't.
2.
Man, I don't practice though. That's
I
my
started
thing.
when I was 17, 18,
Yeah.
right around there.
Okay.
32 now.
When I was in like 6th grade, I would go to the course. I would rollerblade to the course. I'd rollerblade
Sure.
3 miles to the course, and I would be there from like 8 a.m. until 8 p.m.
So you would just grind.
Oh, me and my buddies, Caden Holt, Jackson Danielowski, Eiley Majors, Aaron Larson, Andy Larson.
Shout out to you boys.
Yeah, shout out to the boys. We'd all just go there. And,
See, I like that. See,
Out of the
that's
River.
yeah.
See,
and
that's
we'd
what my
practice.
game lacks is practice. If I went and practiced like off the tee, because Blake knows my short game and putting is pretty lights out. 100 and in, I'm pretty solid. It's just off the tee and my long irons, is where I start to. They start to get a little squirrely.
Brady, what would you say the best part of your golf game is?
Off the tee, like driver, hands down. I
Lesson?
would.
Give me a lesson? Is that? I think
don't
that's what
know.
he was gonna say.
I don't know.
Give Mike a lesson.
Even how or why it's got to the point, but like I feel I'm not afraid to go out on a golf course and say I'll hit like 13 for 14 fairways with like an average distance of 285.
You know what I'll say? That's very similar to Blake. Blake Dog, your off the tee game is very solid. And getting to Blake, what is your handicap trending at right now, Blake Dog?
Currently trending at 1.7.
Jesus.
Wow.
And at the beginning of the year this year it was 6.4.
That's impressive because mine is trending at 6.4. And the beginning of the year, I was probably at like a 4.
4.8.
Yeah, 4 something.
What happened?
I can tell you what happened. COVID happened, and work got really, really crazy. Interest rates fell off the map. And I remember after I shot my 69, my handicap was like 3.4 or something like that. And then it's hard to keep it low. If you don't practice and you don't play well, you throw up a couple 82s, 81s, and 83s, and your handicap's going right back up for sure.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at.
Is that your low round 69?
69 was my low round. I got a hole-in-one this year, 69 last year, and a albatross last year, or
Damn.
2 years ago. Yeah, so it's been a good couple years, man.
For sure.
But my goal is to get the handicap to scratch. I've always wanted to do that, and I need to grind. I need to get out there and just work on my off the tee game, and I think I'll be okay. So,
Yeah.
Brady, what is your lowest score you've ever shot?
oh god,
Do you want to guess?
I do. I definitely want to guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 65.
I'm gonna go 64.
64.
I'm gonna
Damn, that
I
was-
just
I
felt
had
it.
that
I
number.
felt
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
64.
Yeah. And you know why? Because 64.
64.
6.4
Yeah,
is
that
my
makes
handicap,
sense.
and I just had to put them together. So
Yeah, no, 64.
Jesus,
that's
at,
awesome.
At Elk River. Just a really good round. I had a couple of rounds this year at Elk River where like I played and I shot like 67, and the guys I was playing with, shout out Mike White, was like, dude, what'd you shoot? I'm like 67, and he goes, you look like you shot 72. Like there was nothing special. I birdied all the par 5s, and I birdied hole 13 because I drove the green.
yeah, I think that's what I thought when we played together for the first time at Victory. I don't know what you shot.
I don't remember either.
It was either 60, high 60s or
You shot
yeah,
it
low
because
70s.
I think I was right behind you at 74.
Yeah.
But I think you only had 2 birdies,
Yeah.
like all day, and I was just like, this guy is just making par
Consistent.
look super easy.
Yeah.
And I was really frustrated.
Driver, wedge, 2-putt.
Yeah.
Driver, wedge, 2-putt,
Yeah. Yep.
repeat.
You hear that? 2-putt?
Definitely frustrated.
Fucked me.
That's the key part
my
of
college
that.
career. Fucked me everywhere, man. I remember I played in the Transmiss Amateur Championship at Winsong Farms. I want to say 2 years ago,
Such a good golf course.
and I
Such a good facility. Shout out to Scott Smith. Scott Smith, if you're watching, man, I love you, brother. Thanks for bringing me out there. I had a blast. Blake, thanks for bailing. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, let's not talk about COVID and
But yeah.
the implications with that.
I'm playing with. I played with the day one. I played with a kid from Australia. Australia and Stanford. He played for Stanford and a kid from Australia. The kid from Australia ended up winning the Australian Open the next year.
That's awesome.
Unbelievable golfer. And then round 2, I played with a kid from ASU and another kid from Australia. And it was incredible. There was not a putt that didn't look like it was going in.
I like that.
Within 50 feet, it was every single putt almost went in.
That's how my 69 felt when I shot it. You were there.
I was.
Yeah, we played
Out
at
at the
the
Royal.
Royal Golf Club. God, it was a great day, man. Everything. Put me on the green, it was going in. Didn't matter where it was.
Who were we with? Paul Zine?
We were with Paul Zine and Chris Turnow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we just got into your guys' pot. It was over after 9 holes.
Yeah,
Wow.
that one
Yeah,
was.
but I could have shot, if you think about it, I could have shot 59 that day. Because if you look at where I was, right, going into, remember that par 3 16, I think it is, when I was going into there, I was hitting a little baby cut all day. So I threw it kind of at that, there's a big tree behind the green, threw it there hoping it would cut, and it drew. And I ended up getting a double, and then I topped it on the next par 5.
Yeah.
Remember that? I topped it and still parred that, and then I needed eagle on 18.
On 18, and he drained like
And I drained-
50-foot putt.
It was
easily.
not, dude. It was a huge downhiller, and it went straight in for 59. So, or 69. Sorry,
59,
but I feel like it could have been 59 though. I mean, take away that double, give me a birdie on the par 5, and then I think I doubled another hole on the front. But if you start just giving me pars there,
Yeah. Yeah.
it was incredible. But that's one of those days where every golfer knows you get out there,
Yeah.
and everything's going in. You know, you might have a couple bad holes, but you get on the greens and you're like, today's special.
Your swing just feels effortless
It does.
on those days.
I've only had one of those days.
Really?
No, I've had a couple.
I've had 2.
Blake, what is your low score?
69.
69.
Twice.
And you did it twice. You did it this year.
Did it this year at
You did.
Victory Links.
Yeah.
And did it about 4 or 5 years ago at Victory Links.
So it felt good today.
It-
We need to get you a 69 out at Edinburgh.
You know what?
Yeah.
I had a few opportunities this year.
You did.
Was 2-3 under par going into 17, and I've had some really great shots this year on hole 17 at Edinburgh into the green, and that day off the tee, put it in the water, dropped 2, hit 3, put it in the water, and ended up walking away with an 8, birdied 18 and shot I think 73.
I think I was there that day.
You were? It was
Yeah.
league.
We
with
play
John.
league out there. Trying to get Brady in this group.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yeah, it depends if Riley's coming back.
Yeah, is Riley gonna?
I don't know. We got to talk to Riley. Shout out to Riley. Get at me, man.
Yeah,
Let me
well-
know if you're coming back for Edinburgh Golf League, Wednesday Golf League.
Yep.
If not, I'm sure Brady
Brady will be in.
probably be in.
I could probably do it.
Yeah, he could
We'll see
probably
what
swing it.
happens.
Yeah. So
Gotta
let's.
sell some more houses before I can afford
Yeah,
that. But
yeah. The market's getting better though, man.
it is. Yeah.
Tell me about the market, boys. Where are we at? How we looking?
You want to start?
I'm saying buyers are coming back out. We're seeing a lot more people out and about looking for houses, looking to buy houses, sell their houses. I don't know how you feel, Blake, but that's kind of how I feel.
You know, when you look at the market over the last 2 years with COVID, buyers were coming out and spending an arm and a leg to purchase a home. And interest rates went up a little bit, and they almost doubled, or they did double since the beginning of the year. They were 3.5%, because I think Ash and I locked our interest rate at 3.5% January 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, they got around
And they hit-
7.375.
They hit 7%, so they completely doubled, and they've come down about 1% over the last month. And
They have, yeah.
There's predictions they're going to come down a little bit more here.
Yep. I think we're going to be under 5. I really do by next year. I think it'll
Yeah.
be a comfortable under 5. Applications are starting to pick up
Yeah.
on the lending side, so that's always a good thing.
That's
Buyers
good.
are out there getting excited
Yeah.
again. So I think the holiday season, this is usually what happens in the state of Minnesota. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But the last couple of years with COVID, it's changed. So
Yeah.
we're just kind of back to normal.
And I touched on this last night in a video I posted on social media, but when you look at the market over the last 2 years and where the market's at today, a lot of people are hesitant because they think the market's crashing. But with interest rates going up, it's going to slow down the market. More people put their houses up for sale. And when you're working with buyers and you're able to purchase homes for a list price or below list price, you're getting seller concessions, buyers are getting home inspections again. I mean, it's really fun being able to work with buyers regardless of first-time home buyer. They're buying investment properties, stuff like that, because they're able to win in the market again.
Yeah. Are we still seeing multiple offers?
I just had
What's your thoughts?
I just had 6 offers on a listing last week in Andover.
6. Yeah.
How many days was it on the market too?
2.
2 days. Yeah, I had a couple of clients go out this weekend, and we're talking New Hampshire. I do a lot of lending on the east side too, the East Coast, and it's bananas out there. It's still like they have no inventory. So when something comes on, it goes very, very quickly. So it still feels like COVID out there, like the COVID times with limited supply and being a seller's market. But out here in Minnesota, man, it's weird because it's a buyer's market, but sellers are still getting multiple offers if you have the correct property in the correct location and you price it right.
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's you know what I mean? It's like an even market now, but I think the holidays are screwing us up a little bit.
Well, and I think the holidays always kind of play effect because you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you have New Year's, all within a month of each other, and things slow down. People are decorating their houses for Christmas. They don't want new people coming into their houses over the holiday season, and I've said it for a while now. And
Say it again, Blake.
And it seems like it's been this for the last 5-6 years. But the Monday after the Super Bowl is the start of the spring market.
It's crazy. Your phone blows up.
Your phone blows up. Properties are all of a sudden popping off the market again, multiples, and really looking forward to that market again come springtime. So. But it's been great over the last couple of months just working with buyers and able to get acceptable terms for them.
Sure.
Yeah. I think that one of the things now is there's so much more inventory than people have seen, where you can actually kind of like be picky on the house that you want because there's more options than just like 2 or 3.
What I'll say is buyers having too much time, though, to overthink things.
Hurts.
You know, you're seeing that a lot where I want to do my 5th showing. I want to bring my dad's brother's uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They bring everyone to the property to check it out, and you overthink it. And I like that, though, because the buyer gets to go there during the day. At night, they're not making offers on properties that they're not seeing, so they get to get a really good idea of this home. Is it the right home for your family? But at the same time, then you're going to start overthinking it, and that can kind of hurt them. You know what I mean? So there's a lot going on out there. Man.
Yeah, I mean, let's touch on some mortgage stuff.
Mortgage stuff, yeah.
What's,
So
you guys got any programs that you guys are handing out right now? What do we got going?
we really do. I mean, aside from obviously all the standard programs, we got a lot of programs that a lot of people don't know about that are really, I think the word is just not out there. I think people don't really know about them, and they could be sitting at home right now like, I really want to get pre-approved, but I don't have 20% down, or I don't have 5% down, or my credit's not great, right? I'll tell you, we have a doctor program, a medical doctor program, and it's not just for doctors, right? We've pre-approved people that were veterinarians, right? Shout out to all you veterinarians. Take care of our fur babies. But yeah, you are a doctor, you know, just like Dr. Geyer.
Yep. Dr.
Paging Dr. Geyer.
Paging Dr.
Yeah.
Geyer.
So we got veterinarians, right? We got chiropractors. A lot of medical doctor loans out there don't include chiropractors when they are doctors.
Yeah.
So like I said, all you chiropractors out there, veterinarians, nurses, right, easily qualify for our medical doctor loan. So again, if anyone's out there and you're in the medical field, I just suggest you give me a call, because the program's amazing. 100% financing, no PMI. We don't have to include your student loan debt in your debt to income ratio. So it really does take your pre-approval and your buying ability to the next level, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and aside from that one, we have a really good investor program out there right now. Usually when you're buying an investment property, Blake, you would know this really well, and you're buying a 1 unit, you know, usually the down payment on a 1 unit isn't so bad, right? Like a single family home. But for those out there that are trying to buy more than 2 units, it gets a little dicey. I mean, 25% down with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. We have a program out there. It's our portfolio loan program. And what it is, it's for people that don't fit in the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac box, right? It's for this area out here, right? And we do portfolio loans, and we can do 1 to 6 units Okay, investment properties, 15% down, no PMI.
That's awesome.
No private mortgage insurance. So if you're out there right now looking for a 4-unit, 5-unit, even 6-unit complex, give us a call, 15% down. It's incredible.
Yeah. Wow.
So like I said, for all you investors out there, it's definitely, I haven't heard of this program anywhere else. So if you're an investor out there looking, reach out to the Arvold Mortgage team. We'll take good care of you and run some numbers for you.
Since Brady's so young and has a lot of friends that are just getting out of college or just finishing up their careers in college and
in high school,
God damn it.
Ding.
When is this going to happen?
shout out to the Millers. Shout out. Yeah.
Which one are you looking at?
I don't know which one. I just saw the orange one and I just gravitated toward it. So shout out to the Millers.
But yeah, there's a new program that I'm seeing you guys talking about for down payment assistance for first-time home buyers.
Yeah, it's our
get up
Metro,
to
20% down.
20% down.
You can, yeah, and it's a grant program. So we can't submit it up to the Metro down payment assistance or grant program people until you have an accepted purchase agreement.
Yep.
But it's limited funds. It's kind of like our WISH program in a way where there's only so much funds. When they're gone. But you can get up to 20% down for your down payment, and it's in the form of a second mortgage. And interest rates on that right now are 3% range.
That's
for
awesome.
that, and it's amortized for 30 years, just like the first mortgage. So it's an incredible program, man. And we have so many programs that a lot of people just don't know about. So, when you give us a call, we'll review your numbers and review your application and let you know everything that you qualify for, and then you can make the best financial decision for your family.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love working with you guys because of these programs that you guys, there's so many that it's...
And our great service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you get to work with Mike, and you can't beat that.
You can't, man. And I appreciate you guys. It means a lot. For me, it's... relationships always come over business for me. And Blake, I mean, me and you, that talk about a prime example of that, right? Is that we've been best friends for
7-8 years.
And how much business did we do prior to you coming over to the Tyler Miller team? We did business.
We did business. We didn't do business for a little bit, and then when I joined up with the Tyler Miller team, I really saw it as an opportunity for us to rebuild our business relationship. And over the course of the last year, it's been great. Everyone that we've worked with together has had nothing but great things to say about you. And it's just been great having a good relationship where we can not only work together, but we also have a great relationship outside of work, where we're spending time golfing, taking our wives out to dinner,
Right.
stuff like that. So
Well, that's what's crazy. And a lot of people think, that, well, you're best friends with somebody, you should get all their business, right? People just think that in the world. And for me and Blake, it was like, we're friends, right? For me and you, friendship without a doubt comes first for me, right? And business will come, you know what I mean? Business will go, business will come, but it wasn't like, well, why isn't Blake sending me all his deals, right? Why is he using this other lady? I wanted Blake to be successful, right? Regardless if he was using me or using another gal or using another guy, it didn't matter to me, right? The fact that I got to play golf with Blake every week and see him multiple times a week, and I had a brother, that's all I needed. I knew business would come, you know what I mean? And Brady, I feel the same way about you. I mean, you guys have to have multiple lending partners to be successful, just like I have to have multiple real estate partners, right? But it's like having that brotherhood, though, you just... who you keeping in your inner circle.
Well, and that's the best thing about it was we saw each other weekly. We talked weekly. We would talk biz together. We weren't doing business together at the time, but it didn't matter. It didn't get in the way of our friendship. I mean, friendships are the most important thing in this world, and really thankful to have somebody like you as a brother.
I agree.
Damn, that was cute as hell.
You're in that now, Brady. You're in this.
I know. Can I?
Yeah.
I
Can
can't
we do a
fucking believe it.
three-way?
Look at that.
I like that.
I always like a good three-way with you guys.
Yeah. So enough about. We talked a little bit about business,
Yeah.
right? Let's
go back to the golf.
let's go back to the golf a
A
little
lot
bit.
of great golf courses Ward brought up.
Oh,
previous.
man.
Let's talk. What's the best of the best?
Best of the best. Well, I started my real golf career in Arizona when I went down to try to get on the tour, and I knew very quickly it wasn't gonna happen. When I was in Minnesota, I was just participating in a lot of activities that were not gonna bring me to my end goals, if you know what I mean. So my dad said, "Hey, you love golf? Go down to Arizona. Go to this golf school. It'll get you out of Minnesota, and I did. And I had to work, though, so while going to school. So all these kids that were there on their parents' dime, after class, they'd be like, hey, we're hitting the range. We're going to go golfing. And I'd be like, I got to go to work. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. And it hurt me for sure, but, it got me out of Minnesota, which was great. I played at a lot of great golf courses, and I knew right away that I'm going to get into finance. This isn't for me, working at golf courses. You normally work 6 days a week. But I did. I mean, I worked out at Whisper Rock. Shout out to Whisper Rock, and shout out to Estancia Golf Club. I was out there caddying, outside service, every valeting cars, whatever you needed. And I found out there, I kind of saw all these guys in the shop working 6 days a week, definitely making not what they deserve, for sure. And I just said, if I'm trying to own a golf course one day, I got to get out of here. And I got into finance. So, yeah, it was great. But, I mean, I will say, to answer your question, Whisper Rock is, it's incredible. I mean, are you talking about just course or overall atmosphere? Because there's a difference, right? You're talking about the course could be incredible, but the locker room, the restaurants, that feel, could be very different. Like Edinburgh. Yep. Edinburgh golf course is great. Locker room is from the 80s, and stuff like that. So be more specific with me if you could.
I would say just overall atmosphere of the area around the golf course. Like, does it just promote golf?
Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have to say it. I really do. And Blake is sporting it. Blake brought me out to Sanctuary a couple times now. And I remember the first time because Blake's been there before. And I remember I came for the first time, and just my jaw, like every time I would turn and see something new, right? The locker room is fantastic. All you can eat, all you can drink. I mean, the river that runs through it, and then a waterfall, and no houses on the course. Pristine golf course, pristine locker room, pristine
The staff
service.
is incredible as
Oh
well.
my God.
I mean, hands down,
Probably
the best.
They know your
service.
name. Yeah. And shout out to these boys at Sanctuary.
Yeah.
If they're watching, I mean, those guys, you're doing it right.
We'd love to do a podcast out there
Yeah,
Oh.
we should.
on like the patio or
Go and
something.
play Meridian with Rocks again.
Rocks. I love you.
Rock
guys.
Shane, hope you're listening to this.
Yeah,
Hopefully I
man.
pronounced your last name right, but honestly, thank you for all the hospitality when we've come out there and played golf together.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't been out there, I mean, it's hard to get out there. You got to know somebody to get out there for sure, and it blew my socks off. And I'm a golfer. I'm a diehard golfer, and I mean, I played at Whisper Rock. I played at Estancia. I played at a lot of these courses, all the Troon courses, the TPCs, all that. Sanctuary just blew it away, man. It really, really did. Yeah.
The Sanctuary is by far probably my favorite golf course I've ever played. For one, the clubhouse, just everything about it is amazing. The story behind the course is great. The course conditions are always immaculate. I don't think I've been out there 4 times. Won my flight twice, have finished runner-up once, and Mike and I, the first year we were out there, we were first place going into the final day, and we shit the bed.
We blew it, man. That hurt.
But yeah,
I felt embarrassed because I couldn't get off the tee. Blake was like, all you have to do is, Mike, hit your 5-iron.
Yeah.
Just right out there. And I was so nervous in the shootout, man.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. And I think it was just bad communication on our part on the third hole of the playoff, or when we got eliminated, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, just a couple bad shots. But we had it, man. I feel that we'll be back someday, maybe.
There you go.
Any of my Remax friends that happen to be listening to this, handicaps down to
Mueller.
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 If you need a good golfer, I mean, I might not have the best looking golf swing, but I've always dialed it in when it comes to that tournament and played great golf. I don't think I've shot around in the 40s.
No, you're just a good golfer, Blake. You're an all-around solid player.
Just an all-around solid guy.
Yeah, he is a
Good
solid
guy.
guy. For those that don't know the guy, yeah. What about you, Brady? Talk to us.
Yeah.
You played. I mean, you're more of a distinct player that has played all around the country more than Blake and I. I mean, I've definitely played a ton of golf in Arizona, Cali, the Carolinas and stuff like that. But I mean, give us some knowledge here, bud.
Dude, you guys are talking about the great clubhouse, the great atmosphere.
Wait, let me interrupt. Have you played Sanctuary?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Continue.
Have you guys played Pinehurst?
Oh,
Been to Pinehurst?
no, I haven't.
I'm telling you, you guys, we got to go.
I would love to go.
10 courses just at Pinehurst.
That's
And then you got Mid Pines right there. The whole city is just golf. the clubhouse is incredible. You know, there's so much history there. You know, you got the Payne Stewart statue. There's
Best course ever, Pinehurst. Ever.
Pinehurst,
Best course that you've played.
best course I've ever played.
Yep.
Atmosphere. What are we talking? Because
Overall, everything, same as
Overall.
you. Yeah,
I-
we're talking clubhouse because we've played Torrey Pines, or I've played Torrey Pines.
I've played Torrey.
It's not on my list.
Yeah.
It's an average golf course. It's
Well,
an,
and the rate difference for what they get for out of state
Yeah.
compared to local residents. Local residents like $45.
yeah, it's
to
not
play
bad.
there.
Coolest part of Torrey Pines, the F-16s flying overhead.
Yep.
Because when we
All
played
the
there in the
time,
morning,
yeah.
it was smoggy and
Yep.
right, and you couldn't see. You could throw your ball in the air, could barely see it off the tee, right? But you heard these F-16s come in because the base is over there, right?
Yeah.
And it's incredible. You can't see them, but you can hear them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was
I remember-
best reason to play that.
I remember talking to Ash when we watched the Top Gun Maverick movie, and we
Yeah.
were talking, and Torrey Pines got brought up because when when I went out there, that was, I mean, every 5 minutes a jet was flying overhead, and
that's so cool.
it's just a completely different atmosphere out there.
Iceman,
Nice, man.
he was up there. Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
Pinehurst.
Pinehurst 2, Pinehurst 8, like they're just incredible golf courses. The history and just everything around it. Downtown Pinehurst is one of the coolest cities.
Gosh.
There's just little antique stores. I mean, you could go into this one I remember going into, and there was clubs from like everywhere. Like really oldest clubs I've ever seen in my life. Just
The old wooden clubs.
like before that, like the balls with feathers in them.
Hmm. Oh, yeah.
like, fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
That's
just
crazy.
unreal. The history, there's unbelievable, restaurants and bars.
You sold it to me. When are we going?
Dude,
Well,
I could go-
let's start
Well,
here. Let's
we got a
start
Pebble
here.
Beach trip coming
We
up.
do have Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rachel, my wife.
Yeah.
On how she pulled that off. It was amazing. But we do have Pebble Beach coming up, and that's August.
August.
Is
yeah.
that August? Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
mid-August.
we have our guys golf
Our
trip
guys' golf
in
trip.
July.
Usually July,
I
yeah.
think it's July. And Brady,
Mid-July.
the question is, we need to get you on that.
Yeah,
It's
I want to go.
Craigan's this year.
Are we going back to Craigan's?
For sure.
Oh,
for
good.
sure.
After
I think
the
the
update
experience
and-
last year
With the bad greens.
Winter Kill.
Winter Kill was tough.
Can do it anywhere, but I think just the overall amenities and everything outside of that, the casino was great.
Do
for,
they have
for Blake
Yeah,
and I?
do they have a casino around Craigan's? Because I think we're really going to need to focus around a golf trip next to a casino.
I think
Because
so.
Mille Lacs is probably the closest, unfortunately.
yeah, golf. The golf was great. The greens were a little tough, but the after-hour activities, sitting at blackjack tables, splitting tens,
I'll be
Baby,
21 by
monkey.
then too.
splitting tens,
Splitting tens.
Uh,
Remember when I
mean,
had
we
What the
the
fuck?
eight card?
we had
splits
some
that I
crazy
had?
hands going.
Oh,
we
man.
met some great guys that were
We did.
up there for a fishing tournament. Don't remember their names, but overall
We
they
got
were super
photos.
great. Yeah, super
We
great
got
guys.
photos.
Drinks. I mean, you name it, we did it.
Well, let's ask this. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
You had a question for sure. Yeah.
I had a question. How's Craigan's doing now after their remodel? That was my question. Anybody out there that can throw some comments in here? Did you go to Craigan's last year? Because we didn't.
Only
Did you
heard
check
good
it
things.
I've heard it
From the renovation.
I've heard
Yeah,
it came
only good things.
It came out really good this year.
I don't love it, and the reason why is because that golf course, a lot of those golf courses, was very much like, what's the one by? Where do we usually go play after Craigan's? We go up by
Deacons.
Deacons. Deacons is one of my favorite courses in
Deacons is
Minnesota,
a
hands
great
down.
Yeah.
course.
And what I love
Fantastic.
about it, it's very isolated. So it's
It
very target golf.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
tough. There's a lot of trees, and that's how Craigan's was. And now that they've opened it up a little bit and built a bunch of cabins and things like that, good
Yeah.
for them. Shout out to them for doing that, for making some more revenue. But it takes away the love for me of going out there.
The up north woodsy type of golf.
Yeah,
you
it
just
does.
You don't feel it as much as you would if you're at Deacons or
Right.
even the classics. Is like
Deacons is such a great course.
It's a beautiful course.
Yeah.
So at least we'll hit that up. But we go up on a Wednesday.
yeah.
We check in. We play 18 holes on Wednesday to get ready. The tournament starts
Thursday.
Thursday. We usually get about 30 to 40 guys up there, all handicap based.
Fuck.
You like that? Shout out to Andrew, my brother. The guy just cleans house.
Every
Guy
and
just
he got
cleans
a
house.
hole
Got a
in
hole
one.
in one on the 230 yard. And he's a 20. Two? Guy
22 handicap.
pulls out his utility club and makes a hole-in-one on a 230-yard hole. It was incredible. And then proceeded to make me buy my own drinks.
But you're not salty about it.
No, I totally forgot about it, you know. But you should come. We play 36 Thursday, 36 Friday, 18 to 36 Saturday, and we come on home, and it's just a great time.
Yeah.
You act like I have like a family I got to worry about back at home. I mean, you want to go to Pinehurst today? Like, let's go. Like, I don't. There's nothing stopping.
I
me from
feel
doing these things.
bad that I didn't ask Brady to come on this Pebble Beach adventure, but I will say it's spendy, and I didn't know. I'm like, going to. I don't know what your budget is. I should have asked, but I thought of my brother.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
He's never been there. I've never been there. You've never been there. And Judd, I don't think Judd's ever been there. Shout out to Judd. Love you, buddy. But it's going to be a great time. But we should do another one next year. And I would be down to go to Pinehurst.
Yeah.
I would be down.
When's the best time to go?
I mean, I've played in July. I've played in November. I've played in.
How was it
February.
in November?
It depends if you get good weather or not. When I was there, it was like 45.
I would say let's shoot for summer of 2024 for Pinehurst.
So maybe
I
every
would
year
say-
I
we
would
try
say,
to
like,
plan a bucket
spring.
list golf course.
But yeah,
Springtime,
since we're not doing sanctuary right now,
April or May.
that was an early June.
It was.
Golf trip, so I would say let's try to plan one solid golf trip a year.
2024.
Because
2024.
it gets humid out there. In
Yeah.
July, it was so humid.
Oh, I
It'd be like
believe it.
100 degrees and humidity
lot.
was awful.
I got another one for you. Bucket list golf courses. Should we get into that topic?
Yeah.
It's a good topic.
It is.
It's a
Yeah.
good topic. Since we're going to Pebble, and what are we playing, Blake, out there? We're going there for 5 days?
4 or 5 days.
4 or 5
yeah,
days.
we're playing Pebble. What's the other course?
Spanish Bay.
Spanish Bay.
We're playing
Spyglass.
Spanish Bay. We're playing
Spyglass.
Spyglass.
Yeah.
And we're playing, I think when
Monterey
we get
Bay?
there,
I think we talked about Monterey Bay, but I believe that's private.
Poppy.
Yep.
We're playing Poppy.
Yeah.
Poppy when we get there. And then
I've
trying
played
to.
Monterey Peninsula out there.
Mm.
I've been out to Pebble. I've never played it.
Is that private? Monterey?
It was a tournament, so I couldn't even tell you.
It might be then. Yeah, so we're playing Spanish Bay with caddies, and then Spyglass. Probably we're doing 36 there. Again, if they do allow carts, but you got to stay on the path, so
Yeah.
might as well walk it. Hopefully my feet hold up.
Yeah.
But then Spanish Bay, like I said, and then Pebble, and then we jet home. So
It's the 17-mile drive is the big loop out there that you drive around all the courses. You're on the ocean, and it's a park.
yeah, Monterey.
It's unbelievable.
And they got the Monterey Car Show out there.
And-
That's right around that time.
You got to go to Camel, the city Camel.
Kamel,
It's unreal.
spell it.
I want to say, let me
Use it in a sentence.
It might be. But the city is incredible. You go drive through the city, and you're literally in a fairy tale. Like, it's incredible. I'll pull
A
up.
fairy tale.
Yeah, like the
I can't
roofs.
wait. I'm excited for this.
Look at this guy over here.
A fairy tale. I'm digging it.
Like, this is
Say
what
less.
the buildings look like.
Oh wow, it is. It's like Hobbit.
Yeah,
Oh wow, that's awesome.
it's like there was a Wells Fargo that we stopped by, and it looked just like that.
Huh.
And it's if you've never been there, I really recommend going out there because
Oh, it's caramel.
yeah, I know. I've
Did you say caramel?
yeah,
It's a camel.
I said camel. I didn't remember. That's why I searched
Talking
it up. It's
camels.
caramel,
We're-
caramel.
Let's go. Put it on the bucket list. Like
All right, let's do it.
But
we're staying an
2025.
extra day to go to Carmel.
we went when
Judd.
we went there. We found a like double wide trailer
For sale.
for sale out there. Guess how much it
$1
was?
million.
This was
gonna
I was an 8th grader when I went out there.
I'm gonna say 650, double wide.
Say $750,000.
1.3.
Jesus, it's like
Shout out to John Wick.
it's
Baba
unreal.
Yaga, double wide.
It's it's that's where the beach is when you watch like the AT&T
Mm-hmm.
program. You see how everybody on the beach. It's by Carmel.
I mean,
So
I'd buy it. Be great. So we got We talked golf trips. We talked golf. You said Pinehurst. Blake is
Yep.
going with Sanctuary.
You're going with
I'm going with Sanctuary
Yeah,
for
that's cool.
overall feel. And Whisper Rock is incredible. Whisper Rock is just it's another, men only golf club out there and 2 courses, and it's great. But Sanctuary it blew me away. It absolutely, the service just blew me away, and the guys in the shop and everything. So what about
types of golfers. Types of golfers you see in the group chat.
in a group chat?
In a group chat. Everybody knows one guy.
Oh man.
The
I'm
guys
gonna
that don't
start
fucking-
with the best one out there, the very, very fair weather golfer. I'm not going to name any names.
Name
but
names.
Yeah,
I'd probably qualify for a lot of these in our
Mike
our group
Arvold.
chat. Fair weather golfer.
Very fair weather golfer. If
Give
it's
me an
not-
example.
If it's not above
We literally
70
just
degrees
said-
and sunny, Mike ain't going.
We just
There
said
have been-
November, 45 degrees in Pinehurst. You're like, nope.
No.
That's fair.
Yeah, if it's
That's fair.
If it's below, I would say 65 degrees, Mike is coming up with some form of an excuse of
There's no
I
excuse.
can't- I
The
can't
excuse
make
is just no because the weather's terrible. Let's fly somewhere. You know what I mean? That's Starburst. Solid.
I need some
Mm.
something.
Blake, I'm gonna give that to you.
Yeah.
I am a fair weather golfer, but I admit it.
Yeah.
I admit it. Everybody knows it. I don't lie and say, "Hey guys, let's go play golf in 30-degree weather." Right? Like when it hits mid-September, I'm out. Just keep me off the group chat unless we hit a 60-degree day. I'll play in 60. I'll play high 50s with no wind.
Yep.
That's the ticket. If it's gonna get lower in temperature, there can't be wind, and I'll be out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's windy and it's low temperature, don't even call me. Don't even page me. Just keep me off the list. Remove me from the group chat.
Who's the guy that never shows up?
That never shows up.
Yep.
There's
always one guy.
There's always a guy in the group chat that never shows up. Or
It's
that
either his
are you
wife's
saying that?
calling or it's
Are you saying that's just non-existent? That like
The wife
just
calling
doesn't-
is me. My wife is always calling me.
Yeah,
on the
you
golf
got
course.
the guy that on the course. We can change this up a little bit. Who's always on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Used to be me. Used to be me. I changed that. That was great. You noticed.
Yeah,
that
no,
a lot.
that's been great.
I'm not on. Even if you call me on the course, if it's an emergency, I tell the team I'll answer. Shout out to Jared. You know what time I go to league and all that stuff, and I'll answer. But if it's not an emergency, I'm not answering. That's my time with my brothers. That's my time that I need mental space to just relax and get that me time, which I rarely take. But on the phone, that's Blake Geyer. That's Blake Geyer.
No.
Yeah, all the
No.
time. Yeah.
No.
Every time I ride with Blake, Blake's always my partner. I put his phone in the center cubby. Not his cubby, not mine, the center one. When he gets back in, that phone is on the seat. Every time. Every time, and maybe he'll lose it. Or his keys or his sunglasses.
I have
or
definitely lost my phone.
There's another. There's the guy that loses things, that's Blake Geyer.
100%.
With the
I
guy
do
that's
not-
on the phone. Whether he's texting, Ashley's calling,
I love.
I
my
love you,
wife.
Ashley.
I love you, babe, but give me like 3 hours on a golf course, no phone calls.
3 hours.
4.
There you go.
Unless it's Wednesday and Mike and I are deciding to play another 18 after league, just give me one day. All I ask is one day on the golf course.
I will say,
We're running it back.
shout out to my wife. She's a saint. Give me some clapping.
Fuck.
Nope, that ain't it. That's laughing.
Stop it. No.
That's not clapping. Anyway, these clowns. There we go. Yeah. Shout out to my wife. She knows how hard I work. She said, "You do what you got to do. If you want to play 36 holes, you go do it 5 days in a row. I don't care. I love you. You're amazing."
Wow.
Like, how's your mom? Does your mom let you out of the house to go play?
Me?
Or did I say Blake?
Yeah,
I meant Brady.
you said
Sorry,
Blake, but
I
knew
meant
you
Brady.
My mom does not give a fuck what I do. If I'm being honest.
Shout out to Brady's mom.
I love my mom.
I love
my
your mom.
family.
I do too. Your mom's awesome.
My whole family.
The
Super
very first
supportive.
time I met your mom, Elk River Golf Course.
Yep.
Instantly, she just started throwing daggers, and I was like, okay, I enjoy Brady's mom. She's great.
She's a great time. She's gonna be on this podcast soon too.
I love that. I can't wait to be on it with her.
We should do one with her.
We should do let's get back to this group chat. Personalities in a group chat. What about the guy that's just always in? No matter what.
I feel like I don't know.
Always. There is that guy.
There's always the guy that's always in. I'm trying to think of someone who would be that. I know
If it's over 50 or 60, it's probably me. I'm always in.
I would say if it's during the weekday, I'm always in. Ever since having Jet, I love golf, but I love my kid a lot more.
Yeah.
And weekend golf has become very tough. I'd rather spend my time with Jet than on a golf course.
I think I'm always in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
You haven't. I don't recall a time that you've said no. So
Yeah.
I will agree.
Weather, anything. I'm always in.
I will say the always in regarding weather guy, that's Judd, man. This guy,
Judd is.
Judd, shout out to you, man. You are more mentally strong than I am, man. Going out and risking 30-degree weather
In the rain, snow.
to go get a round in. Guy, you're like my neighbor when it comes to mowing his lawn. If mowing his lawn was golfing, you would be him. You guys out there at night, in the rain mowing his
neighbor?
lawn. Oh yeah.
Really?
Shout out to George. Love you, buddy. But goddamn, he's a maniac. Yeah. I caught him mowing our lawn. I did.
He just loves cutting grass.
Yeah, it was around, it was right before Halloween. And we're sitting there, and Rachel's like, is George mowing the lawn? Everybody knows grass stops growing, right? At a certain temperature. We all know that, right?
Yep.
He's out there. Day before Halloween, I go out and he's mowing our lawn.
Wow.
We're on the thing, and I go out and I'm like, George,
What's going
what are you doing, bud? Thanks. I was going to bring him a beer, and he goes, all these leaves are from my tree. I'm just cleaning it up. And I was like, well, let me open the gate so you can do the back. Just as a joke. But my neighbors are important, man. I love my neighbors. These guys they're everything. They make the neighborhood great. So, well, you got that guy. Where are we going next? Who's up next?
You got the guy who's always late.
Oh, not always. You could hit me.
Mike Arvin. There have been
Scott Feigum. He trumps
Feigum.
me.
Yeah, Scott does.
Scott Feigum, you trump me. But
There have been
man,
many times where
car to tee.
Wednesday golf league, and I typically show up 45 minutes to an hour early, check in, get ready. It's usually when I give Mike a call just to make sure that he's on his way, because anyone that doesn't know, Mike's up until 4 in the morning working, sleeps from like 4 to 7, 8 o'clock sometimes about 9:30, and I call him 15, 20 times, call Rach as well. Sorry, Rach, I don't mean to bug you, but I've called plenty of times to wake Mike up, and he jumps in the car, heads to the course, gets there right at tea time.
I do. Those late nights working, man, I tell you, it makes waking up. That's why I wanted to push Golf League a little bit back, but I get why everyone else wants to do it at 10. It makes sense, and we try to get there at 9, hit some balls and all that, but when you go to bed at 4 and you get in your REM sleep, it's challenging, but yeah, that's why I got my brothers with me, because they give me a call and wake me up. But yeah, that's the always late guy. Not always, but
No.
it's do I like going to the range and banging balls? No, absolutely not. Let me go get a Grimace, let me go get a Turkey Sammy, you know what I mean, and roll some putts and throw on some hip hop and let's do it.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Place your wager. Let's go.
Who's
What else?
who's the gambler of the group?
Oh,
Is that-
man, that's tough.
God.
That one's a tough one, because in our Wednesday group, I would say outside of what's his name? I'm spacing on
Riley?
Right? Yeah, Riley.
Jesus,
Sorry,
man.
Sorry, Riley. I
Jesus.
completely forgot about you. You kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Gosh.
But every Wednesday, Mike, Judd, and I are always, all right, what game are we playing? How much are we wagering today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get it in. And Riley does too. Riley's a gambler
Yeah.
from the last golf trip.
Yeah. He just
Rare
doesn't-
form.
he
Rare
just
form.
Gets salty when he loses.
Which he does. And I think we all do in our own way, but
Yeah.
it's there's always something. But gamblers, we're all heavy gamblers.
The best is after we have a great day playing 18 at league on Wednesdays, and Mike and I look at each other and go, all right, let's go find a match. let's go play for some money. And
Let's play for some money.
we've gone to the assistant pros at Edinburgh. We've gotten multiple people saying, all right, let's play 250. Let's throw some money down. Let's go play golf. And we have yet to have somebody actually accept the challenge and play us.
We're not getting any action. Brady would, though. I'm sure
Yeah,
Brady
but
can
play
find
straight
some
up.
buddies.
Play straight up.
No.
No deal.
You're right. It is no deal. Yeah, that's not. I'm a 6.4, bro. That's the beauty of the handicap
It's
system.
golf, man.
Yeah, you're right.
It's fucking
I'm going
golf.
to come out next year and throw up like 690s right off the bat just to get my handicap
I am.
back.
You don't need to. I have that.
Yeah.
You keep going lower, man. I want you to. I want you to get.
Well, and this year was a year where, shout out to Tyler, Tyler Pangirl, got me hooked on Chasing Scratch, a golf podcast, and started listening to that in early March. And it's basically, it was two guys in their late 30s, early 40s that started out as 11 handicaps and were working their way to get to scratch. And I started listening to it, and then it became a challenge for me to basically beat them to scratch. And they had 5 years head start, but I turned a 5-year podcast into like 5 months. And that the motivation, just listening to that and seeing what they were able to do, really helped me, I think, get my handicap down this year.
You put in some work this year, man.
I did.
It was
My
impressive. It was
putting-
impressive to watch.
My putting turned around big time this year.
Yeah, my game went to shambles, but I do get very excited every time I go out and look at my set of golf clubs, though.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. So it'll come back. You know, it always does. But I got foot surgery tomorrow. And my other foot, arthritis, is real. And we'll see how I do. I mean, I feel like I could swing a club right now, but we'll see after I have tomorr's.
I'm going to hit X Golf with Judd tomorrow morning,
I saw that. I was on that group text, and
9:30 to 11. Want to join?
I'll be under the knife.
I'm talking to Brady.
Oh, that was rude.
Maybe.
Okay.
Where is it?
X Golf. Probably
And
do
Champlin?
Champlin or Blaine.
Champions.
You should
that's
do, like,
great. Solid
Edina.
place. What?
Why Dinah?
So I can go
Let's
see
not,
Mr. Forrest
because
Green
it's
at
gonna,
noon.
it's gonna be, you're gonna want to probably cancel that meeting.
Dude, it's gonna be-
and do a Zoom because it's supposed to start snowing today all the
Yeah.
way through Friday. So
Yeah, I got a lot going on tomorrow, so
Zoom call.
we're gonna try to do a lot more Zoom calls tomorrow
Zoom
if
call.
possible.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So
So
yeah,
next.
what
let's
else we got?
let's move on.
What's what topics do we got?
Let's move on. What's the most overrated golf course?
Rush Creek.
Rush Creek.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rush
I'm sorry
Creek.
for all,
I got it
for all
in the
you
notes.
Rush Creek lovers out there. Solid course, way overpriced. It it doesn't do. If you want a better course, go play Edinburgh for cheaper, and it's
ran by the city.
it's ran by the
Shout
city.
out to Brooklyn
So
Park.
I gotta
Doing a great
give
job.
it. Yeah, Rush Creek, most overrated golf course in Minnesota. What do you think, Brady?
I put Bunker Hills. I've
Bunker.
played there
See?
way too many times. They have the state high school tournament there. They have the state open there every 3 years. It is not that nice.
I would agree. Like,
It's not that nice.
Bunker's
We
a-
have so many great golf courses in the state of Minnesota, and you pick the high school tournament to be at fucking Bunker.
I will agree with that statement though. But you have more internal passion because you played in that. Why is it at Bunker? It should be at, Windsong. It should be at Edinburgh. It should.
Why
be
does
at,
the basketball get to play at Target Center? Volleyball's at Target Center. Hockey's at the XL. Football's at US Bank.
they put you at Bunker?
We put it
and then
Bunker.
they put you at Bunker.
There's
Put us at. It doesn't even have to be a private course.
Chaska Town Course,
Chaska Town Course would be
Hazeltine.
great.
Legends,
Royal.
Royal. There's
Royal would be a good one.
Edinburgh. Yeah.
Edinburgh would.
I will say though, Rush Creek, Bunker.
Rush Creek would be another good one to hold the high school
It
tournament.
would. How do you feel about Rush Creek? Overrated?
I've won 2 tournaments there, so I'm biased. I love that course.
Fuck you, Brady.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Anyway, Rush Creek, most overrated in our opinion.
Yep.
Well, then let's go
Yeah.
the other way. Let's go most underrated. It doesn't have to be in the state.
No, let's keep it state.
Yeah, let's keep it.
Well, there goes one of my answers. Pinehurst number 8. Great golf course.
We wouldn't know though.
Yeah.
You keep it local, we'll probably know.
Pinehurst number 8, I think, is one of the, if not the best course in Pinehurst.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Brookland.
Never heard of it. Where is it?
Brookland. Blake, in Brooklyn Park.
That's a little, not the par 3.
Yeah, the par 3.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
mean,
say
it
it.
is solid.
I'm going to say it. And the reason I'm going to say it,
Ash and I
right off of Zane there, in between Brookdale Drive and 85th Avenue, right by Central Park. And I'm going to say it because if you can play good golf there, you can play good golf anywhere. It's all short game, right? There's some par 4s. I don't think there's a par 5. No. I think it's par 3s and a couple par 4s. But I'll tell you, I grew up playing there. And it's just, again, I went out and played it a couple years ago, and I didn't shoot great, right? The greens aren't super great or anything like that. They're a little bumpy and furry. But again, if you can definitely work on your short game there, like your mid 200 in, and most underrated.
Really?
Shout out to Brookland.
I'm going to go very biased. I'm going to go Elk River Golf Club.
You would. I knew you were going to say that. Is that the course with the very small greens?
Very, very small.
Yeah,
So,
like you said, if you can play good golf there,
you can play good golf anywhere. And I'm going to say shout out to the Dahl brothers, my brothers, I think we did a bachelor party or something at that golf course. You guys have to comment in here and let me know. But I think we did. And I think I was playing barefoot with another guy that was playing barefoot. I can't remember his name either. But yeah.
We do that a lot. Actually, shout out Nick and Jack Perbix. Nick plays for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Jack plays at Western Michigan. Unbelievable hockey players. I don't think I've ever seen him play golf out there without shoes.
I tell you,
barefoot golf.
Barefoot golf is the best.
honestly
So
great.
nice.
Yeah, you
green
really
feels so good.
connect with the
You're
the
grounded.
turf.
You get
just with
grounded.
the environment, man. Yeah, you
Slows
don't
your
overswing
swing down.
Yep. Yeah. How many barefoot golfers are there?
Yeah, I'd be
Any
curious
guys?
to know.
Anyone out there, gals?
Comment below on the video if
Yeah,
please do.
If you play barefoot golf.
I want to know this, and if you haven't, try it. I'm telling you, it'll
great.
change your life.
It's just like squatting without shoes on.
It's
It's game changing. Like back squatting, front squat. Have you ever done that?
Mike doesn't work out.
Blake, have you ever done that?
I have.
It's nice.
It is. It's actually great.
It is, yeah. You've never,
squatted with no shoes on.
yeah,
Like
In
at
your
the
socks?
gym.
yeah,
Yeah.
with like
Take your
bar,
shoes
yeah.
off.
No, probably not.
Squat with just in socks or barefoot.
No, I'll go do it outside today, and I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
should.
Yeah.
yeah.
No grass though, but I'll. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never
so-
done it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a really good time.
Usually
love it.
when I go to the gym, I usually wear shoes, but the golf course, I always like keeping my shoes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're on the mats. That's why I like the squishy mats with your
Yeah.
feet, and that's why it kind of resembles squishy grass. I get
Yeah.
it. I could see that.
For my answer for most underrated, I'd have to go probably Cedar Creek. It's a decent course.
Yeah,
I feel like it doesn't get a lot of love just because of location and
Shout out to John Wick. He
shout out to
owns it.
John Wick. Yeah,
I mean, he owns
lives
the
there
course.
pretty much.
Yeah, he's on hole 10. Hole 10. on
And that's
hole
where
10
you got
green.
your albatross.
That's where I got my albatross on hole 10.
on hole 10.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah, the double wide was out there, Johnny, and I won it in your birthday golf tournament.
Yeah.
Is where I did it. What was it? 260 over a pond, over that pond,
Yeah.
dang.
right in the hole. Yeah,
was-
crazy.
I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, after you.
I was gonna say Fox Hollow.
Yeah.
Another one.
Fucking garbage. Fuck
Hate
you,
that
Fox
course.
Hollow. You can eat
Wow.
all the bags of dicks.
We played league out there for
That's
a
aggressive.
year, 2
I
years.
apologize.
That was very aggressive.
Just a year. We just did a year with.
I played out there for
Figum
multiple
and-
years. Yeah, I played out there for 3 or 4 with Joe and Scott.
Yeah.
And I will say this: that is the most overrated. That might be my pick for overrated golf. God, Rush
Wow.
Creek is hard. Fox Hollow is a very close second.
Really?
I gotta say it because they charge a lot. The courses they probably have a month and a half where it's in great shape. I mean, and we played league out there for many years, so it's like it's in tough shape, and they charge astronomical numbers for to go play there. And I'm just, you could go play Edinburgh for that price.
Well, and for the first 2 months of the season, holes 16 and 17 tee box are
Underwater.
damn near underwater.
Yeah, yeah. They got a difficult layout. It's a cool design, but I mean, it's just it's rarely in perfect condition, and it obviously it hurt.
It hit home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really did. And Scott, Scott and Joe, they can attest to it. And will I go play there? I haven't played there for a long time.
Yeah.
And
Fox?
I usually stay away just because of you never know what you're gonna get. I go to Edinburgh, I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're getting a very challenging golf course, and it's worth paying the $75, $80 to play there, right?
Yeah.
You go to Fox, Now, is Fox worth $80? That's what they're charging now, $75, $80 to play out there. Is it worth it when you can play Edinburgh for that?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's not
Good
worth
point.
it. So anyway, let's move on from Fox.
Go. You were gonna say something before I cut you off there.
I could not tell you what I was going to say.
I feel like a dick now.
No, you're good.
All right, well, let's go. What's the best golf shot you've ever hit? Albatross?
The albatross or the
God,
hole in
I
one?
gotta say that. Yeah, the albatross. I have to say it because of your 260, 250, 260 over water, baby draw, lands and rolls in the hole. That's pretty impressive. I mean, I was 174 or something like that on my hole in one that I got this year. Also, great shot.
Yeah.
Right, threw it behind, actually spun back in the hole. It was beautiful, right?
Wow.
But I'm gonna have to say albatross.
Yeah, Blake.
Yeah. See, is yours your hole in one? That's the question. Or did you thin it? Did you thin it with a driver and it hit 4 trees? And
No, mine's not. Mine was actually a hole in one at Fairway Shores.
Oh my god! In
Zimmerman.
Zimmerman?
Hole
I don't
3.
even know where that is.
Hole 3.
Oh my god!
It was like 221 yard
What?
dogleg left par 4. I was like 16.
You made a
years
hole
old.
in one on a par 4?
Yeah, it was 221 yards. It was a little par 3, par 4 course.
That has to be your best shot. That's
But I was with some good buddies of mine back in, this was 2006, 2007. Hit 5 wood. Hit it towards the green. They're like, where'd that go? And I'm like, probably in the hole or something, just joking around. Get up there. We're looking around. Can't find it anywhere. And my buddy Ian goes into the hole and ends up pulling it out. And he goes, it's right here.
No way.
Yeah, it was incredible.
incredible.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So it was tough because I was only 16, so I didn't get to celebrate the drinking.
Yeah.
And
best shot this within the last decade.
I would say best shot though for me this last year was hole 17 at Edinburgh from about 170 out. And
You almost made it. I was there.
yeah,
I
stuck it
birdied
to
it
like
too.
3 inches.
And I
Yeah,
stuck it to like a foot or something
yeah.
like that. I
Mike,
remember that.
Mike sticks it to a
take
foot.
his skin.
Yeah, Mike sticks it to a foot, and then I come right after him and stick it to about 3-4 inches.
Yeah, that was for sure the best shot I've seen in a while. That was a beauty. Brady, you probably have so many of them. It's like, where do you have to bring like a notepad with you, right?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's the circumstances, where I was, what was going on around me. It all was just really, really cool environment. We're at Central Missouri, playing their home tournament, coming down the stretch, and where we are, there's an Air Force base nearby. So those like black like triangle spy planes,
The bombers?
yeah, are flying over like every 5 minutes. So we got one of those flying like over. It's just super cool already.
You hit one.
Nope. Par 5. Blow it right. Almost out of bounds. Chip out. Still don't even have a shot. And I'm like, I want to say I'm 175 out. And there's this huge oak tree in front of me. And I know I got to get this. I got to make par. Otherwise, we're going to drop down. We're going to start going down the leaderboard and like going to let the team down. And I hit this 7-iron around the oak tree. Probably cut it 30 yards. 175. Lands on the green. Goes to about 2 feet.
Like a tiger shot out of the bunker.
Yep.
Wow. That's incredible.
It was just like the atmosphere I was in. My coach was right there with me. He's sitting there. He's like, God fucking damn it! What the fuck are you like? He was just pissed.
He's just in your ear.
Yeah.
Just barking.
just barking at me, and I just stuff it to 3 feet.
I like that. And you
Shut
gave
him
him the
up
look.
right
Yeah,
up,
you
yeah.
gave him the look. Yeah. Go get me a drink,
Yep.
coach.
Go get me that lemonade.
Yeah.
With extra lemon.
When's the date?
April 3rd.
April 3rd. Brady Dog turns 21.
I feel like that's gonna be a big day.
It is.
We should do.
I wish it was June.
What day of the week is it?
It's a Monday.
Perfect day. Perfect day.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's
day golf.
if we have nice weather, we're definitely gonna play.
Yeah, I could go play.
So I think that's a. How much time are we at?
Hour and 4.
Oh man, we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
We got
let's
a
do this
couple
draft.
What are we doing? How are we ending this today?
Best items or items needed in a golf cart for a round of golf. 3
Fantasy
picks.
draft.
Yep, 3 picks each.
Okay.
Who wants to start?
Who's going first?
We'll let you, Mike.
Yeah.
You're the sponsor of the
Yeah.
podcast today. We'll let you start.
You guys want me to go first? Mm-hmm. Cue the sound.
Which one?
Cue our fantasy draft. There it is. You know, I'm gonna start with this one because I don't think you guys are gonna pick my other two. I really don't.
All right.
But I'm gonna say my number one draft pick is your favorite partner. That's deep.
That is deep. Who?
And I'm staring dead into the eyes.
Who is your favorite partner?
It is Blake.
Yeah.
It is, and you know, we always have a great time, and you can't play a round of golf or even get in your cart with without your favorite partner, because if you're playing with someone you don't know, it makes those 4 hours super challenging. And when you're not fully in it, you know what I mean? You don't want to be there then, right? And I can say that the days that I've played without Blake, it just doesn't. It's not the same. So I'm gonna go with my first pick is your favorite partner.
Yeah, that's a solid pick.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been.
Do you guys
plenty
want to have sex now or?
We'll save it for later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it off air.
I guess.
Brady, what is your number?
You want me to
one
go?
pick?
Yeah, give us the sound. Brady with the number one pick.
I'm going rangefinder. It's a must.
It is.
It's not.
It's a must.
I'm sorry.
The Garmin watch works really well instead of a range.
That's a rangefinder too, though.
Yeah.
They all qualify.
Yeah.
Hey, old school, just walk it off.
Yeah.
Walk off 170 yards.
Walk it off.
Lock it off.
They do have yardage markers out there.
They do, but half the time
Sprinklers.
they're not correct.
You're such a good golfer, Brady. I highly doubt that you need a rangefinder. It's an
You'd
okay
be surprised.
choice.
You'd be surprised.
You could have got that at number 3, my opinion.
All right.
Good choice, though.
All right.
Because a rangefinder is solid, but is it required?
Yeah.
You know.
Like, we'll get into that later. We'll ask you your opinion.
Yeah.
Brady doesn't care, but I do.
I don't either. For me, I'm gonna have to go a good golf speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Golf is a game where, I mean, you're doing a lot of thinking, but when you're having a couple drinks with your buddies, you're listening to some good music. It just sets a mood for the 4 or 5 hours that you're on the golf course, and there's nothing better than jamming out to some music while playing good golf.
And I will say on the on your guys' golf trips where you're playing 36, you got to bring 2.
Yeah.
You'll run out of juice.
Yeah.
And I always bring my bow or my Sonos, and we get weird.
Yeah.
We make it happen. Shout out to my brother Andrew for hooking me up with that Sonos, but
Wow.
it comes in handy.
Alrighty, Mike, are you ready? Round 2.
Yeah, this I can't believe I got this one for my second pick. The good old bag beers.
I don't think I'm
Brady doesn't know what
obligated
that
to
is.
say that. I don't think I can say that.
Brady, by the time I turned 21, I didn't even go to the bar because I was over it. You can say it. Yeah,
Yeah,
bag beers,
I'm-
solid choice, number 2.
I'm over the bars already. I had my experience at college. I'm good.
So you understand bag beers then. Bag beers are crucial.
Of course.
Right, Blake Doug?
Yep. 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do we got? We got your favorite partner and bag beers over here.
Yep.
Brady, you got rangefinder, and number 2.
Tees. I need a fucking tee.
You don't, though.
You don't?
You
God,
don't.
Brady,
You guys are
you.
just fucking-
I really thought that you'd be better. You smoked us.
there are
Thanksgiving,
The
fantasy
thing-
draft. Brady just
thing about it-
everything he picked. I was like, wow, that was great.
I don't take carts. I walk 99% of the rounds I play.
If you go to any tee box,
You'll find one.
you'll find golf.
Or you just
99% of the
hit your
time,
whack.
I
Yeah, do what the old school guys do.
Walking.
The Hogan.
I hate carts.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
So
can.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage.
You could have got that at 10th pick.
All right.
Brady,
No,
it's
fine.
okay, man. You can't win everything. You can't be
can't.
good at everything. You can't be good at the Thanksgiving one and this one and golf and looking good and like all these things. You got to
You're
give
making
it.
me blush.
I should. I should. All right.
All right,
we'll,
Blake.
we'll let the audience.
And
They're
my
gonna.
picks
They're
are
gonna
shit.
tell.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay. At least I didn't
Blake for the number 2 pick.
For
candy
my
yams.
number 2 pick,
Give it to me.
there is nothing worse than when you look down at your golf clubs and they're extremely dirty. Dirt pounded into the grooves. It's eliminating spin that you're getting. So having a nice
Are you saying a wet towel?
A nice
wet
wet
towel.
towel.
Brady.
Yeah, it's on my bag. It's not in my cart. It's on my bag.
That is very important.
that is.
Blake, great pick.
Thank you.
I will say my third one, though. You're going to love it.
I know I will.
Hit it. A sharp pencil.
God, I had that one. I had that one.
For all of you,
100%.
for all of you that play out at Edinburgh,
There is nothing worse.
you will never have a sharp pencil when you go and check in and get your cart.
I think
never.
every single week.
Week.
Every time we play a round of
Every
golf,
week.
the very first thing when we jump in a golf cart is look at the pencil.
Got to get a sharp pencil.
Walk to the starter shack, grab a brand new one. And
Yep.
start
And
with our
that
rock.
was tricky for me. So it was going to be, a Grimace and a Turkey Sammy
Yeah.
from Edinburgh, right?
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
important
very.
to play a solid round of golf. But I got to go with the sharp pencil for number 3.
That's fair. That's fair.
That list is solid.
That is. I really do like yours.
Bong. Brady. Brady's number 3 pick. Come on, guys. You got to give us something worthy here. You have so many things. Give it to us.
Extra ball.
I will say an extra for my golf game. Yes. For yours, no. Extra ball.
very bottom one.
Yeah. Yeah. But I will say though that you do. I need
Extra ball.
6.
You
I'll
need an extra ball.
I'll lose 3 balls around.
So you hit a bad shot, you go to the partner, and you just fucking
Yeah.
right here, give it to me.
You're right. Extra ball. I will say that's a great pick.
That is a solid pick.
Yep. So we got Brady with rangefinder,
Yep.
tee,
Tees, extra
and
ball.
extra golf ball.
Blocky.
I'm gonna go with a fresh golf glove.
Mm.
Anyone that plays
That's
golf,
such a good feeling.
You need a fresh golf glove. There's nothing worse than putting on a golf glove that you just sweat in the last time you playing 18, 36 holes and it gets crusty.
You're right.
And sticky.
That's a solid
putting
pick.
a fresh
Thinking
new
about
leather
feeling
glove
it?
on.
Yeah.
It just
Turning
it
me
makes
on.
me
It does.
just
Yeah.
thinking about
It makes my seasonal depression even worse. Yeah. You're right. That is a solid choice. You do need a good solid glove, and I'm a diehard. I gotta wear a glove. Some people wear 2 gloves, like Scotty, two gloves fight them. Don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I dig it, and you definitely need a solid glove. That's why I keep a couple extras too in the bag just in case.
Yeah.
And I always rip mine right here. Guaranteed, I grip my clubs too tight. I'm not, I don't have the proper grip or anything
Hold
like
it
that,
like
but
a
that's why
bird.
I do it.
It's a nice soft.
Baby bird.
Baby
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah. I killed a bird for sure, and I got to keep a couple in my bag for sure. So
for sure.
all right. So Block A, what do we got? We got
We got a
speaker,
wet towel
a wet towel,
and a fresh golf glove.
and a fresh that is a solid. That's a solid list. You people, this is a poll. You guys
This
got to
is.
pick the winner.
Pick the winner for
Brady,
us.
we got rangefinder, tee, and extra golf ball. Pretty good.
Pretty solid.
Pretty good.
It's not too good.
It's okay.
I- like I said,
33%
I don't-
chance of winning.
I
Yeah,
don't-
mediocre at best.
I don't ride in carts.
Doesn't it can be anything in your golf cart. Your golf bag is on your golf cart, so it's anything in your bag or cart. So
That changes a lot.
yeah,
That changes a lot.
not with your answers though, because those are just mediocre.
Yep.
And then
For Mike.
Mike Arvold, we got a sharp pencil, bag beers, and your favorite partner.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
So
solid.
audience,
Too solid.
yeah, it's definitely against me and my favorite partner.
Yep.
So Brady, you're out of it.
It's okay.
I
I won
think.
the Thanksgiving.
Unless you call all your friends again and have them vote for you.
Dude, I didn't. half the people I told to go vote didn't even vote for me.
That's funny. I remember someone said that to me. I think Tyler mentioned it, and I was like, I didn't ask anybody to vote for me. My answers were just that bad.
That's
I think leftovers was my best. But anyway, this
That was
one,
a good
my goal is to take home. And what a day, boys! This
Yeah, this is
great.
this
They're always
gave
fun.
me. Just talking about golf made me feel better.
Yeah.
It really did, and I'm looking forward to get this other surgery out of the way, hitting up Pebble this year.
Yeah, for sure,
And
dude.
just getting out there with you boys, hopefully April.
April 3rd,
Yeah, for your birthday.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be great. I can't wait.
for sure. Well,
What else you boys got? You got anything to send us off with?
I mean, we could go dream foursome if you guys want.
yeah. Let's do it.
Just
I love
just a
it.
quick little dream foursome.
Let's start with you, Brady.
Ooh.
Tell us,
I-
tell
I
us
f-
your dream foursome.
I have two.
Okay.
I have like a sad, soppy one, and I have like a more of like a dream foursome. But like one would be
I got
like
both of those too. So
I got one. My uncle Jake, the one
Okay.
that taught me how to hunt and everything. My dad and my mom.
yeah.
Just
That's
going.
that's great. I love the family dynamic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, my uncle Jake passed away, so it's like even that much
Rest in
more.
paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be a really fun one for me. But more of like a professionals: Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas, Ricky. The
that's
spring break group. If I could go on the spring break, oh
Replace,
my God. Smiley?
Smiley.
God.
Take Smiley's spot.
Yeah, mine would be Ricky. Ricky's on the list, and Tiger
absolutely.
Woods, I got to throw him on the list, and Rory. You know, I think that, and I mean
That's a
DJ.
solid
Let's
one.
make it a 5-some and just throw DJ in there. You know,
I
that'd
would
be
love to play golf with Justin Thomas.
yeah.
Yeah.
He is-
He's
I-
just a good guy.
So my fun one would be Justin Thomas, Max Homa, and
Yeah.
Oh, good old Max. Yeah.
and it's a toss up between Tiger and Rory.
Yep.
I mean, would love to play with Tiger just given what he's done for the game of golf, and Rory just has such a smooth, effortless swing.
I'm gonna change mine. Is that okay?
Yeah,
You guys
yeah,
have too.
yeah.
I'm gonna go Charlie Woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Little John Daly. Right?
I played with him.
What?
In college?
No.
In
Tournament, AJGA, don't.
really?
Yeah.
So that he would be in it, and then his pops,
Yeah.
Mr. John Daly.
John Daly.
That's a solid foursome.
Yeah.
You know.
So we each have given a fun foursome. What would your more personal foursome be? If you want me to go, I can go.
You go.
So for me, my grandpa was the one that taught me how to play golf. He actually had his senior PGA card for a while, but his health was not where it needed to be for him to actually play on the senior PGA tour. So for me, it would be playing with my grandpa, playing with my son Jet,
Yeah.
and then the fourth. Who did I have for the fourth? I just spaced on it. Oh, the fourth would be
Ashley Geyer.
no. It'd actually be my side piece, Mike.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, Mike and I have played golf for quite some time together, and we actually play at Edinburgh, which is where my grandpa taught me how to play golf. And now that I have a son, he's got a little play set, and he runs around the house swinging them. And over the weekend, I pulled out one of my wedges and was hitting some balls, and he comes over to me and takes it and starts running
Love
around
it.
the house.
Can't
it
wait.
was so
Dude,
damn
I cannot
cute.
wait for that day.
Cannot wait.
Oh
It's
my
gonna
Yeah,
be
it's gonna
good.
great.
Yeah, I'll say my personal man. It's tough. It's you know. I love playing golf with my dad.
Yeah.
Right. I love playing golf with my brother.
Yeah.
You know, Rach isn't a huge golfer. She used to be, but she used to just like drive the cart around. So I'd have to say my perfect foursome would be my dad and brother in a cart, bickering and arguing at each other like they always do. You know, they're both roughly the same handicaps, and they just bark at each other back and forth and chip at each other, and it's great. And then I'd say having my wife in the car just driving me around drinking beers would be great.
Yeah.
And Blake as well, but also Brady. I love playing golf with you. I love playing golf with Riley. I got Scott Feigum, Joe DeShane, John Wick. There's just Nate Reich, playing in the member guest. But I mean, the list goes on, but that would be.
We could have many great
man.
foursomes.
Blake, we've never had a bad time golfing though.
No.
Never had an argument. Never had a bad time golfing, and that's why you're my side piece.
Yep.
So
I think that's one of our next guests, though, is Nate.
gotta be. Shout out to Nate. I mean,
Yeah.
we're sitting here in the Forest Lake office. Thanks for all the hospitality here. Beautiful office. But Nate Dogg, we got to get you on one of these podcasts and really break down the onion layers to Nate Reich.
Yes.
Who is he? What makes him think the way he does?
Well, thanks
Can't
again to our sponsors, Arvold Mortgage Team at Refine Lending, for all the snacks.
Snacks for days.
We got
Shout out to
snacks
Tyler Miller,
everywhere.
the snack police.
Shout out to TMT. Shout out to everyone that helps put this together. And, shout out to you guys for coming out here and hopping on and talking about golf and just shooting the shit.
Yeah, and hey, let's throw another poll out at the end here and just say, what should be our next topic?
Yeah.
We have so many, right? But like, what do you guys want to hear us talk about? It could be something about our personal lives, something about business, mortgage, real estate, literally anything. We're open to suggestions. So whatever you guys think. We're hearing some chatter. We got perfect timing. But whatever you guys want to hear us talk about, throw us some topics. We'll make it a podcast and we'll have a blast.
Yeah. Thanks for listening and have a great day.
Love you guys.
Peace out.